Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, the guy that you can just see is starting to get the real hang of this NFL thing. Career highs across the board for Peter Warrick last year. We'll keep an eye on him in this one. Bengals, Browns, now!
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens. And welcome to Brown Stadium. And with me in the booth, as always, my cohort and friend, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, I was looking at the team rosters, and both teams have explosive return men on their squad.
Well, that's true, Dan, and if they can produce as they're capable of, this could be a high-scoring game. Kenny Watson is a very capable return man. One thing I like about this guy is that he really takes care of the ball. He rarely fumbles, and that's a testament to his strength and his offensive awareness. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Quincy Morgan is a superb player. He's just an all-around talent and a supreme competitor. And a guy like that can get it done in so many ways.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss. Heads it is.
Receive.
Phil Dawson kicking off for the Browns.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Dawson kicks it off to begin the game. Watson fields it all the way back at the 1. Brought down at the 27.
Kenny Watson received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Bengals get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Washington goes in motion. Washington pitches it over the middle and gets past the markers for a first down.
Kelly Washington has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
First and 10. Ball at the Bengals' 41-yard line.
Johnson takes his first carry of the game and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Rudy Johnson is one of those prototypical backs, 5'10", 220. This guy fits the mold perfectly. Able to dodge defenders with his slick moves and trick maneuvers, he's also strong enough to take them head on.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
The Bengals' 49-yard line.
No good, incomplete.
Matt Schobel was open on the outskirts there, but just couldn't make the grab. Incomplete.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. In behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down coming up.
Warrick Holdman was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his second tackle so far. Richardson gets ready to punt this away. Richardson takes the snap and punts it away. Morgan catches it at the 13. Tackled at the 19.
Quincy Morgan didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Browns send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 19-yard line. Garcia uncorks this to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference, number 20, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Torrey James slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
First and 10. Ball at the Browns, 32-yard line.
Davis goes in motion. Suggs has his number called on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball at the Browns, 35-yard line.
Suggs chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up third down.
Beckett with the tackle.
Third down, 3 yards to
Ball at
go.
the Browns, 39-yard line.
Morgan didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Torrey James put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Number 3 lines up for the punt. Number 3 takes the long snap and punts it away. Warwick fields the punt at the 25. Ground to a halt at the 34.
Peter Warwick is one of those wily old vets. Fifth-year man out of Florida State. You think you lose your skills with age? This guy doesn't know how to slow down.
The Bengals stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 34-yard line. Number 86 goes in motion. Johnson will get the handoff and gets past the line. Tackled at the 35.
Well, look at those numbers from last year. That is impressive.
Palmer throws a bullet here, and it's caught at the 49. Eventually tackled at the 47. That will bring up first down.
Chad Johnson plays this one perfectly, getting himself to the right place at the right time to make the catch. The defense should be embarrassed that they let this one get away.
Yeah, Peter, they had him double covered, and they still couldn't get to the ball in time. He was just too good for them.
Yeah, he's an incredible receiver. Nothing gets in his way.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
Johnson will lose a bunch here, and that will bring up second down.
Orpheus Roy was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Warwick goes in motion. Palmer throws this on a rope, and this one is incomplete.
Rudy Johnson had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
He couldn't hold on to that one, and maybe that's why they don't throw to him that often.
No, he's more of a runner than a target out of the backfield.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. The fastball over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Carson Palmer makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
They had a long way to go for the first, and they get it just barely.
Barely is right. Nice job to dig down deep and get it done.
Johnson goes in motion. Johnson takes it for his 5th carry and will lose about a yard here.
Andre Davis targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Makes a tough catch and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Carson Palmer gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. First down, 1 man back. Warwick goes in motion. Johnson will get the carry on 1st down and gains about 3 yards.
Gerard Warren with the tackle.
Come on, y'all.
2nd and 7. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Check man.
McCutcheon tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Jalen McCutcheon managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
On 2nd down, they try for the 1st, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Palmer zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in, incomplete.
Michael Lahan didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Graham kicks from 37 yards out, and it's no good. It bounced off the upright and then out.
Shane Graham breaks the upright here. Let's watch this again. Well, sure, Dan, it's a little embarrassing, but isn't that what instant replay is all about? A player screws up, and it's our ratings grabber.
The Browns have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Garcia throws a beauty to the right side, and it's off, incomplete.
Andre Davis did not make that completion and would have had some room on the outside had he made it.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the 2nd quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
28-yard line.
Suggs will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Kevin Hardy with the tackle.
Come on, Browns, let's go. We need a 1st down.
3rd down. 9 yards to go.
29-yard line.
Garcia throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped, incomplete.
Pass interference, number 24, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic
Delta
1st
O'Neal
down.
slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
1st and 10. Ball at the Browns, 36-yard line.
Davis goes in motion. Davis reels in the football, and he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more.
Andre Davis had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That time when they went deep, they hit the jackpot.
Which has not been true for their long game today. Let's see if this completion turns it around for them.
Right there. Single back. Single down. Set.
Check him.
Blue 33.
Suggs goes right up the middle and maybe picks up one on the play.
Lee Suggs didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. But I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down. Just a single receiver on the field. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Torrey James closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Ball at the 42-yard line.
Single back.
Garcia throws a bullet, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Delta O'Neal couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Number 3 gets ready to punt this away. Number 3 gets the snap and punts it away. Warwick fair catches it at the 16. The Bengals could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 17-yard line. Washington goes in motion. Palmer throws a lob here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Robert Griffith got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Henry makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Anthony Henry came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
And if these cats are on the menu, you best believe they're getting served. What makes you think you can rhyme? When did you think to get signed?
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Palmer rifles it out left side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Dalen McCutcheon did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
Richardson lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Richardson gets the ball and punts it away. Morgan takes it at the 45.
Return of 10.
Stopped at the 45.
Quincy Morgan racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Browns have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at the 45-yard line. Garcia fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Bengals are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 44-yard line. Warwick goes in motion. Johnson grabs the rope right side, and that's good for 6.
Chad Johnson
Number
took on
51 with the
triple
tackle.
coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Johnson gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Bengals.
Rudy Johnson played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that. But look at those last year numbers there. That's great production.
Johnson gets a piece of this one, but that's all. Incomplete.
Chad Johnson almost brought that baby in, but it was just off his fingers.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there,
Second and
too.
10. Ball at the 35.
Warwick goes in motion. Johnson gets the call on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Rudy Johnson has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 19 yards on 8 carries.
3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Henry tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Anthony Henry came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Richardson lines up for the punt. Richardson takes the long snap and names this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 12.
Kyle Richardson did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Browns were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 12-yard line. Suggs gets the ball and heads left. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Nate Webster with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the Browns, 16-yard line.
Good. Down.
Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Kevin Hardy was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
15-yard line.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Davis catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Andre Davis had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
What a big play on 3rd down, Peter. His run after the catch is what made the play work.
Yeah, Dan, you have to fight for those yards in that situation, and that's exactly what he did.
That will end the 2nd quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. The Browns, no surprise, find themselves in a tight defensive struggle. It's just impossible to gain much yardage out there. Can anybody do it and forge ahead in the second half? We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Carson Palmer would find his target on this one. Browns now in the second quarter. Jeff Garcia would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Browns midway through the second. Nate Webster was in the right place at the right time. as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. And that's where we'll leave this one. Browns aren't able to get on the board, and it's a scoreless game. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Nate Webster has played outstanding. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Browns will have the ball first to start the second half, and maybe we'll finally see a score in this one. Nothing but a couple of goose eggs on the board. Let's go down to the field. Graham kicks it, and the second half has now started. Morgan decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. All these numbers point to one thing, Dan, a defensive struggle. They can't get complacent. A single score will change the whole complexion of the game.
Let's go down to Susie Culver, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Butch Davis definitely seemed frustrated when I spoke to him at halftime. He said, "We've just got to put some points on the board. Our defense has been doing all right, but offensively, we just haven't been able to get it done." He said, "Their plan is to make some adjustments in the next half, and we'll see how it works out." Back to you, guys.
Susie, thank you. Suggs takes it across the line of scrimmage and rambles for about 5.
2nd and 5. Ball at the Browns, 31-yard line.
Garcia throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 31, and he's stopped right there.
With the tackle.
Steve Hayden easily overcomes the double coverage to nab the football. Perfect synchronization by the quarterback and the receiver. Way to get open.
And at the end of that play, Peter, it goes to show you what leverage and good positioning can do when it comes to making the tackle.
Yeah, and you know, Dan, that's especially important when you're outmatched on strength. That's a good play there.
Beckett tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Rogers Beckett got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Number 3 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 3 takes the snap and punts it away. Brought down at the 37.
Peter Warwick did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Bengals will start this drive at their 37-yard line. Number 86 goes in motion. Henry puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Carson Palmer winged it into double coverage, but luckily nobody was able to catch it.
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes, and you know, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, all he needs to do is calm down and make the throw. 4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Palmer zings it to the right side, and it's incomplete.
Chad Johnson had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
3rd down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Johnson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Sean Thompson was with the receiver all the way back there on that deep corner route and interrupted the pass. Incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Richardson takes the long snap and punts it away. Morgan gets it at the 20. Tackled at the 25.
Quincy Morgan got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Browns stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Quincy Morgan was the intended receiver.
Jeff Garcia is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 29 yards and 1 interception.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Browns, 25-yard line.
Garcia throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 22.
Delta O'Neal not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. It's intercepted. No one in front of him. Tackled at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal.
Delta O'Neal shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Well, that's their 2nd interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Bengals haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at the 3-yard line. Touchdown!
Rudy Johnson averts danger on this one. Watch how he plows through the D. Oh, a big stiff arm on that play.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 22 yards and 1 touchdown.
Kyle Richardson holding.
Here's the extra point,
The extra point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Graham kicks this one away. Morgan fields the kickoff at the 2. Dragged down at the 32.
Quincy Morgan got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
Thank you. Don't touch.
The Browns offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their 32-yard line. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Kellen Winslow Jr. was open on that last one for short yardage, but came up with nothing. Incomplete pass.
Those mid-range passes are not working out for them so far. Peter, what's different in that range?
Well, the coverage and their reaction time. The D is beating them to the punch right here.
Second down, both wideouts to the right. Garcia gets some air under this pass, and it falls incomplete.
Kellen Winslow Jr. had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his 2nd drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly.
32-yard line.
Suggs goes in motion. James makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Torrey James came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down.
Make the return.
Number 3 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 3 gets the snap and punts it away. Warwick fields the punt at the 25. Stopped at the 38.
Peter Warwick racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Bengals get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 38-yard line. Warwick catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for 6.
Carson Palmer threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Griffith makes the hit in the backfield at the 43.
Robert Griffith was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Warwick goes in motion. Warwick hauls it in right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Peter Warwick tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
He owned that matchup.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
First down, 10 yards to go. Brought down at the 38.
Kennard Lang with the tackle.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
2nd and 6. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Rip, down, hurry, no, 41, hurry, 41.
Johnson pulls in a lob here and is at the 10.
Touchdown, Bengals.
And touchdown.
Chad Johnson has hands to make the catch, but he's also got legs. Watch. There's the grab, and now the run. It's all about desire, baby. How bad do you want it?
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Kyle Richardson holding.
Now the point after,
The
and
extra point is good.
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Ryan rockets this one deep. Morgan downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 20-yard line. Garcia makes the throw after the play-action fake, and it is not reeled in, incomplete.
Andre Davis tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
Another missed connection, and even here in the second half, the passing game is still struggling.
Yeah, I would have thought halftime would have helped, but it doesn't look like it.
Number 44, the ball carrier, Kevin Hardy with the tackle.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Third down, one man back.
Ball at the Browns, 21-yard line.
Garcia just rifles this one, and this one is incomplete.
Pass interference, number 30, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Terrell
Automatic
Roberts
first down.
slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
1st and 10. Ball at the Browns, 30-yard line.
Beckett tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Rogers Beckett came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's his 3rd batted ball. And he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Ball at the Browns, 30-yard line.
Garcia throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
Jeff Garcia made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals enjoying a lead, 14-0. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. O'Neal hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
With the coverage.
Terrell Roberts put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Green takes the snap and can't convert. They will forfeit the ball on downs.
Dennis Weathersby knows he doesn't want to stay on the field any longer, so he zeroes in on the ball carrier.
He drops him there with a terrific shot. It's 4th, so that means they'll turn the ball over on down.
He gave the offense an all-expense-paid trip to the sidelines, complete with the luxury bench accommodations.
That was some aggressive play calling that deep in their own territory, and it may have cost them dearly.
I just don't see how they were in 4-down mode there, especially at their end of the football field. That's a bad call.
Johnson gets the call on 1st down and heads out right, tackled at the 25. Second down, both tight ends left.
Ball at the 25.
Johnson picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Rudy Johnson powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on 3rd and short. Johnson carries it for a 3rd time in a row and gets tackled short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Sean Thompson just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Graham kicks from 39 yards out and has it sailed just left of the upright.
Shane Graham misses the field goal here. Let's watch this again. Yep, it's just a little bit to the side of the upright, but close only counts in horseshoes.
The Browns were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 30-yard line. This one will fall incomplete.
Steve Hyden was the intended receiver. Rogers Beckett with the coverage.
Jeff Garcia has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 29 yards and 2 interceptions.
Second and 10. Ball at the Browns, 30-yard line.
Garcia throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
With the tackle.
Northcutt didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Dennis Northcutt ran a corner route back there, but unable to make the reception.
Another incompletion, and they still can't get it done through the air. And now that we're in the fourth quarter, Peter, it doesn't look like things are going to change.
No, it's a day to forget, that's for sure.
Garcia zings it to the right side, and it's intercepted. And he's in for the touchdown.
Rogers Beckett picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
He gets the TD and a little congratulations from his teammates.
It's well-deserved, Dan.
Number 17 to attempt the extra point. Kyle Richardson holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Graham booms a beauty here. Morgan downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Davis catches it over the middle, and that's good for a gain of 5. Garcia fires this one over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
With the deflection. Third and 5. Ball at the Browns, 25-yard line.
Down! Shotgun!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Andre Davis had some room on the outside on that play, but catching the ball was a different story. Incomplete.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, that's his fourth ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky, Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back, though.
Garcia zips it to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on downs.
T1 Ratliff gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
They don't convert on fourth down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
The Bengals offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at the 25-yard line. Holdman blasts him back at the 26.
Warwick Holdman targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game. Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Harry takes up. The Browns take their first timeout. Third down. 9 yards to go. Johnson goes in motion. Harry will get the carry on third down, and the Browns will take a timeout. That's their second.
Look at this. Too many misses. Oh, that hurts.
Graham kicks it from 35 yards, and this one is up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We're bringing it. I'm bringing it. Yeah.
Shane Graham puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Number 17, kicking off for the
The
Bengals.
ref gets the signal, and we're set. Graham kicks it off. Morgan catches it back at the 3. Tackled at the 30.
Face mask, number 23, kicking team. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Dennis
First
Weathersby
down.
held the face mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
The Browns start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:44.
Listen up, Gray 59. Listen up, Gray 59. Hot.
Garcia throws a heater, and it is
Pass
not
is
reeled
incomplete.
in. Incomplete.
Dennis Northcutt was the intended receiver. Torrey James.
Jeff Garcia
with the
has
coverage.
been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by these numbers, he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled to get 34 yards and no touchdowns.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the
Ball at
game.
Browns, 35-yard line.
No good.
Pass is
Incomplete.
with the deflection.
Convert it, Garcia. Come on. You can do it.
Third down. The
Third
clock
and
is
10.
stopped at
Ball at
1:38.
Browns, 35-yard line.
Down. Take it back. Take it back.
Garcia throws a lob right sideline, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
With the deflection.
Torrey James swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Fourth and 10. Ball at the Browns, 35-yard line.
Single back. Single back. Two over here.
This one falls
Pass is
incomplete, and they will turn the ball
Dennis
over on
Northcutt was
down.
the intended receiver. Adrian Ross with the coverage.
Adrian Ross denies the offense a big gain here. He stays close on the fly route and makes sure there's no chance at a completion. You can't coach that, baby.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
I got 3. Down. Set.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Down. Set. Green 15. 22. Brown, 22. Hack. Hut, hack. Hack.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
Richardson lines up for the punt. Richardson gets the ball and punts it away. This will pin them deep as it flies out of bounds at the 9.
Kyle Richardson angles this one nicely and puts it out of bounds and away from any potential return inside the 10. That's a nice punt.
The Browns will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 4. Garcia fires this one over the middle, and the completion is good for 6. And that will do it for tonight's game. The Bengals come out on top 24-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Hey, nice job. Hey, nice job. Good job out there. That's right, fella. That's right, fella. You got it. Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Bengals stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Delta Dawn O'Neal would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Bengals have it off an interception, knocking at the door. Rudy Johnson was able to make things pay off on the ground. A 3-yard touchdown for the Bengals. Bengals up by 7. Chad Johnson ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. They move ahead by 14. The Browns back on offense after a missed field goal. Rogers Beckett shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Touchdown for the Bengals. Browns down 21-0. After driving 7 yards on 3 plays, Shane Graham would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 36-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bengals win big, 24-0. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game, the guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Rogers Beckett is on the sidelines with Susie Calder. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort. You just made it look easy tonight. What put you guys over the top?
Yeah, you know, from the moment I stepped on the field, man, no one was stopping me. I felt I could win this game for us, and that's what I did.
Chris, back to you.
That concludes our presentation of the NFL preseason on ESPN, celebrating its 25th anniversary as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. See you next time.